Guevara is right here from Los Angeles, California, and she spends her days working as a fashion stylist. Marcy says that she's on a mission to bring awareness to a very big problem. But before we find out what that is, let's meet her. Come on out here, Marcy.
I am sick and tired of women hating their bodies.
I hear that.
Yes, I
I'm
agree.
tired of it. I'm guilty. Aren't we all? And I think women across the spectrum. My best friend was pregnant last year, and when she was talking to me about her cellulite, all I could think of was, I'm just chubby, but you have a tiny baby inside you. Like, love your body. And so I'm just sick of it. And I think that if more women like you guys, who have this opportunity to have this platform, talk about just embracing our bodies and beauty not having a size or a skin color, we'll all be better off.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
And you have your moments. It's something that you want to think of all the time, but like, you have your days where you don't like this, you don't like that. It is rough. You got to remind yourself to get out of your head about it.
Yeah. And even being pregnant on television, there's a lot of pressure to stay thin being pregnant. And you're like, wait a minute. That's an oxymoron. That just does not. That just doesn't exist. This is the time where you're supposed to, love your curves, embrace them, and enjoy your pregnancy.
You feel pressure? I did not feel pressure. I ate every single thing that I wanted to eat. Yours, and mine.
I think the biggest thing though is after you have that baby, then people are like, oh my gosh, I've been called lazy. Oh, you didn't lose. Yes, she didn't lose the weight fast enough. I was on the red carpet when I was 3 months postpartum after I had Aiden.
Because people show so-and-so 2 weeks after baby on Puerto Vallarta. It's like they're a freak of nature. Good
I can't stand them people.
I think don't you think that the media has a lot to do with image and body image especially? And it's not just, I want to say, it's not just about being big, it's also being too small. It's, and it's a cultural thing. I mean, I think that certain races is harder, because we deal with the weight. And I think that's the #1 problem is that, they have this chart that if you're 4'11", you got to be 99 pounds. And it's like, but it's different if you're a Samoan, because everybody that Samoan, they're big. That's just in their genetics.
And they like that way.
Exactly.
Like in my family, growing up, I was always like, too skinny for my family as Latinos. They were like, oh, Nana, you need to put some meat on them bones. And I think it just depends on what you find beautiful. Right. And you need to find whatever your definition of beauty is. That's what you should go by. And hopefully you are what you find beautiful.
And also there are different sizes of healthy. I think a lot of people are so much focused on, the size, but there are a lot of skinny, unhealthy women out there.
Right, exactly. Look at Sports Illustrated. I have to give it up to Sports Illustrated. Every year they come out with these great, sports swimsuit models, and finally it was an ad, but it's a step. It was an ad that they featured a plus-size woman, and you know what? Give it up because at least it's a step.
But I feel like there's always this underlying thing where everyone assumes that everyone wants to be really skinny. And that's just not true, you guys, because music videos right now, and music and artists, they have bomb curvy bodies. There are girls right now that are going and getting things made bigger as opposed to smaller.
Right.
Booty implants, booty shots,
And I want to add to that too, because I do think it's a lot of the media, and because when you think about it, you're growing up as a little girl, you don't actually think about your body and complain about your body until you start opening those magazines and until people start pointing things out.
Somebody tells you.
Yes. And I will say, as a woman who has a smaller frame, I feel very blessed that God gave this to me, but the grass is not always greener on this side.
That's what I said.
No. What you mean? I could never wear that dress. If you look at me, I always wear something that has a quirky shape to it to emphasize something I don't have. I walk behind these ladies and I'm like, dang, I wish I had like a little junk to be able to sway like that, but I don't.
Now
You looking at my behind? I love your behind.
Always looking at mine, talking about, ooh, you guys to know I got a little too much, all right?
It's important for us bigger girls to understand that, because we're more alike than we are different is what's important. So whether you're thin or fat, we all have the same issues.
Yes.
Right.
Going back to Sports Illustrated.
I
love me some Ashley Graham. She's so
That's
gorgeous.
the model that's in the ad, Ashley Graham.
She is so stunning. But it's an ad. Sports Illustrated isn't turning down any money from anybody.
Right.
So this is not as big of a victory. I mean, if they want to really shake it up, put her on the cover. And I bet it would fly off the shelf.
She looks amazing.